each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 1.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can try to have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
From the 39.
What? Oh, my God, this big six, man. I read the shit out of it.
Down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, it doesn't take any great analysis. No jokes, partner, okay? All right, on this one. But we just know that we're going to see this as the game moves forward. There's going to be 2 guys on him on just about every snap.
It's kind of a dare to throw his way, but they have to keep throwing his way.
The benefits could be great. You throw it to a great receiver, he could come down with it anyway.
Here's Ryan.
Oh, man. Oh, my God, dog.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a 1st down as well. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. They'll find Everett there, complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
They gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They'll run with Love. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Yeah, I don't know who that nigga is, neither.
Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down.
Here we go again. 25, check 25, check 25. That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score,
I need a quarterback. My shit ass, bro.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Ryan. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Carl Lawson, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Yannick Ngakoue in on the stop.
Man, Eli Manning and Alex Smith, dog. When I say fucking bum stop.
54, right there, 54 Mike.
Yeah, it is, ain't it?
Let's see what you got. 54 is Mike, 54 is Mike. Check, watch 54. Yeah.
On 2nd and 9. Manning.
Oh, my God.
And he's able to get this
Damn,
one
I wish they
past the 30. A gain there of 21 yards. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. Manning going to come up on 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game.
Check. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Check. Mike's 5.
Hey, Zoo.
Mike's 5-4.
Throwing is Manning.
Oh, they let this nigga get up on him. Come on, dog.
Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Bradham.
This is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second he was leaving his hand.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On 1st down, here's Love.
Come on, bro.
Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Switch it. Watch the safety crease.
On 2nd down now. It's Love, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Hey, 59, ready. Go.
Watch it slap.
Get up.
Here's Ryan to throw.
Yes, sir.
Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted.
Adrian
Amos with a pick.
You can't play, man. Look, you see how low he threw that shit? Mighty, watch the replay. You threw that shit low, bro. He didn't even have to jump.
I don't know who
if you not watch how he picked that nigga didn't even jump. He picked that bitch and kept on running. That's how you know it was a low pass.
And go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
Bruh, yes, bruh didn't even jump. All that nigga did was stuck his hands up and kept on moving like you threw it to him. That's why I'm telling you, bro, you must ain't pick.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's see.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Check.
11.
Tighten up. Whip.
On 2nd down, it's Love. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. The Jaguars on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Switch.
20. Wait.
From the shotgun, Ryan.
Oh, my goodness, man. Come on, man. Bro.
10 yards there. Good enough for a Jags first down.
Like my dude was invisible, dog.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
51.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
25. 11.
Check. Check 3.
They go play action here on first down. And
Yes,
now
sir.
lined
Make
up
him drop him.
incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
Good stop.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Switch. You won't take.
On 2nd down, Love. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave them with 3rd and still 7 yards to go. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter, 14-7. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores into a double team, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick, and his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Hey, Alpha. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
All right, bro.
Come on, D. Mike 55.
Now Manning. Caught by the tight end Watson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
Hey! I'm about to beat y'all ass.
Here we go. 50, plant. Hey, exit. Defense.
Into the red zone now, Manning. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Miles Sanders with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the 2nd. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run again with Love on 1st down.
Oh, my.
Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Ryan. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Adrian Amos, the safety, able to make the play. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. On 3rd down, here's Love. Touchdown, Jaguars.
They had me taking the right angle.
Bryce Love in the final seconds of the 1st half as his guys are back within a single score. Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is if they take the ball down to start the second half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely. This will be taken short. So we've reached halftime here in Nashville, the Music City, with the Titans out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Randy Ball set to kick off.
The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
On the ready.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
On first down, Love. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. What we got? SOS. 58. SOS.
Staying on the ground, it's Love. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
To throw is Ryan.
Thank you.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown.
Oh, you niggas, shit. I can't stay in my two.
Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
but they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Hey, check. 3 down. All right, 25.
2nd and 10. It's Ryan again. Going up top. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a 1st down as well. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. This is Love. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 34.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him. But don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
Yeah, nobody leaked. Big play. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Intended that time for Cooper, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
25. 3 down. Watch out. Wait. Show it up.
On the carry, it's Love. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. He went backwards there 8 yards, and it brings up 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Ryan.
Thank you.
Oh, he almost intercepted it.
Pick six for
He was forcing it
man.
into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down.
Grits, coach.
Here's Randy Bullock now as he'll go for the field goal. This officially a 55-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. And this score will stay right where it is. Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not, it's not the misses. It's the second miss in a row.
Come on, bro.
Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
Hey, let go.
Hey, watch out. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Hey, lock it.
Twist.
Yes.
Check 13.
Let's go.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Manning.
Bro,
And
get
he's
the
going to be
fuck out of
intercepted
here,
a
dog.
3rd time. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that
Wait
picks
to get
it.
a fucking quarterback,
So
dog.
that's back-to-back
This
drives where
shit
they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Check. Sponge. No. Check. Crunch.
Running to start the drive is Love. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
51. Down. Check 31.
Throwing on 2nd down. Ryan. That's complete to the tight end, Everett.
Shit, man.
Only 3 yards on the catch.
Oh, man.
It's third down.
Piss me the fuck out, man. That's crazy.
And partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
He's got the connection to Cooper.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, boy,
This
he
nigga
is
bouncing
very
off
close
fucking
to a
line,
first down, but
dog.
from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Yeah, big dog.
Here's A.J. Cole.
We follow rules. We ain't United. I mean, Hollywood. I know it's eating you up because you want to go for it. Yeah, big dog. Yeah, we follow rules. Nigga, I would have been pissed by this. I know that shit burning you up inside right now. Nigga laughing, but nigga really mad.
These punters,
Ooh, nigga hot right now, boy. Like, what the fuck? I had to punt
They
this shit
sure
on.
do, and now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going. And also,
I really wasn't
motivate your
seeing them niggas
offensive
getting
line. I
over
think
so
they're in the mood to
shit.
fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground. Now this one into the hands of the tight end, Hayden Hurst. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Manning. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. He's now thrown 4 interceptions, and I hate to mention this, but he's a guy that has twice thrown 5 in his career in a single game.
Hard to believe, isn't it? And the tough part is, playing in this NFL, you don't normally just back off totally from throwing the football, do you? So potential exists.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Now a give running right is low.
Bro, get the fuck out of here, dog.
Past the 20.
The fuck out of here, man.
Touchdown, Jaguars.
That shit was bullshit. 2 niggas right there. They ain't finna fall for. Come on, bro.
Touchdown of the game,
man,
number 15 on the year. As his guys are back within a single score. So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, it took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and oh, he's over 200 yards. But that really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. Fantastic, a lot of fun to watch.
So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. To throw is Manning. And that that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion.
Hey, Charlie.
25 to Mike. We go 25 to Mike. Hey, I'm coming. Rush in. Kill. Hey, turn it up.
Rock it.
Under 10.
Get ready.
To throw, it's Manning. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by Pierre Desir. Matthews, the intended target. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. It's Love. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
Mike 52.
Hey, Strickland. Hey, wahoo.
Throwing now, Ryan on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. If you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
Watch twist.
On second down now. It's Love.
Bro, come on with
takes it
that
in.
bullshit,
Touchdown,
bro.
Jacksonville.
Oh, my God, dog.
Taking it in from the 20.
This man
as they
just
can now
running,
even
bouncing
this
off
game
the
here in the
field.
fourth quarter with the
Man,
extra
get the fuck
point.
out of here, man.
And that rushing touchdown, his fourth, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
He's coming. We got double up. Watch twist.
Hustle, big grip.
To throw again on second down. Manning. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Put the ball right over somebody.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down.
Five.
Here's Manning to throw. And Matthews makes the ground. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Give them 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down.
Ready. Stick the oar. Hey, Roy.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54.
Look at me. Zipper.
Long day. That's got to be a no.
Manning now on first down. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A gain of 6 there on first.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
Check Mike 54. Mike 50 to go.
Looking to throw again on second down. Manning. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. On third down, a run by Mack. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
And Lutz puts this one through. And that will break our tie and give them a 3-point lead. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. They'll start the drive with Love here. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Here's Love again. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. The run defense, they have been porous at times today, but not that last go-around.
No, they really tightened it up, didn't they? They finally got themselves a win because all game long we've seen them get gashed. This time they played their responsibilities, played their keys, and made a nice stop.
On 3rd down, Love.
There you go.
And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
It didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just started in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case
I ain't got
of
number 3 wins, so I ain't tripping.
What's tight? Tight is right. Hey. 4 down. Check.
Oh, shit. One loss ain't finna help your ass, boy.
They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone.
Pick it up.
Manning going to throw here. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary, but you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete.
You
Takes it all the way down to 32. Into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, they were treated really spectacular affair.
I'm telling Commiss, I was saying, Commiss, he threw the game.
They took us down to the last play. We're still.
No, you didn't.
Even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for Tennessee,
that fucked up. Nah, he ain't. Nah, he ain't. Man, you see them niggas they got actually for real good teams and these niggas tanking. That nigga better not do no